Hi everyone, it's Mike with Crane Realty. Hope you're all doing really great out there. We're at the start of a new month here in August 2024. So that means that we get to look at the previous month's inventory now that it closed out to see how we're looking with regard to our real estate market here in the Rochester and Finger Lakes area for the month of July. Overall, it seems like we're experiencing a bit of a cooling off period. I know as far as the spring market, when we hit, buyers were getting off to a pretty aggressive start. The noticeable difference from this year to compared to last year, 2023, is the number of offers, the number of showings that were taking place. Certainly seems that this past year we've been seeing a lot less of it. So maybe instead of a property getting 15 or 20 offers on average for that location, it's now experiencing closer to like 4 up to 7 or something like that. The writing ratio has also changed quite a bit. If you're going to have a property that gets listed and then we see upwards of like 10, 15 showings, that might not equate to 10 or 15 offers, basically a one for one. It's been changing quite a bit. It depends on the location. Certainly you have your hotbed locations, a Victor, Pittsford, or something like that is going to continue to consistently have quite a few people interested in those locations, and it has a very large buyer pool to pull from as far as people wanting to live in that spot. For surrounding locations, you start talking about maybe like Middlesex, Clifton Springs, even some of Canandaigua or some other outskirt locations. We are seeing a little bit of a cooling off period. Certainly something to take note of and to be really careful as far as your list price. If you're a seller out there, not to read in too much to just a short period of time ago, the spring market, and trying to mirror a similar performance. The buyer pool wasn't as it wasn't as large as the previous year. So now that we're into mid to get into the late summer, that buyer pool, because it was so small, has already found properties, or they've already decided to stop looking or maybe take out a lease and begin to rent. So that's changed and adjusted quite a bit. I'm going to get into the numbers right here. We're going to be looking at the last 5 years. And as you can see by these peaks, that's being the summertime and then dropping into the fall, getting into the thick of the holiday season, and then picking back up in the springtime. See all the way to the far right, we're struggling to try to get anything to peak over 200. That's 200 new listings. If we were to look at data, it looks something like this. So the month of July was not even able to break the 200 mark. I am under the impression that we're probably not going to get anywhere close to it now, as we're headed into July and then September right around the corner. Typically, that's not a great time to be listing, as folks have already begun to settle in as far as their reasons for buying a home, trying to get in before the school year starts. Certainly can still list your home and find buyers out there. It's just not going to be as like I was mentioning at the top of the video, there's not going to be as many buyers out there to choose from. My prediction though, and it depends on how quickly the Fed is going to be adjusting their interest rates supposedly, and I know we've been saying this for several months at this point, but it really sounds like they're going to be trying to get it down to the low 6 and even the high 5%, which would be a really big change, as it would help out a lot of people that are looking to upgrade, go from their starter home to a larger home to accommodate a larger family or growing family dynamic. That would be a really big plus, because that has been the big void in our market currently. Sellers, it's only been moving out of state, either estates, right? So somebody who's passed on and now leaving it to the estate to sell the property, and life-changing experiences, right? So people who need to downsize or going through divorce situations or what have you, those have all been the types of sellers this year that we've seen. It's not been folks that are like, hey, I want to move closer to work, or this is more convenient, or we've outgrown this home, so we're trying to find something larger. They just haven't been on the market at all. So with an interest change adjustment, that would be a really positive thing for both buyers and sellers out there. So hopefully this video was helpful to you. If it was, certainly give it a thumbs up and click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our future content that comes out each and every week. Again, I'm Mike with Crane Realty, and I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.